if somebody's been on one of these on something like Ambien for a long time and they're wanting to move off of it, you had talked about tapering off. What does that look like for most folks?
It really just depends on the individual. Obviously, something you'd want to do under
supervision.
Absolutely. So, I mean, as it starts as simple as, half the dose every 2 days, every 3 days. And I don't believe, especially in this instance, being on it for over 10 years, that there'd really ever be a night that you would go without it.
Yeah.
I would imagine. But just alternating half doses down to quarter doses eventually, whether some people that might take weeks, some people that might take several months, might take some ups and some downs, that's at least what we would say to somebody in the pharmacy,
right?
Is that just be gracious with yourself and do it under the supervision of your PCP and or psychiatrist, whoever maybe you're going to with, for the CBT aspect of things. But it could take any number of weeks or months, or just depending on the person.
That makes sense. But just be aware and I like that. Be gracious with yourself.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we've even compounded odd, in between strengths for people for different medications like this, not Ambien necessarily, but things that, for some people they're a little sensitive to the changes and sensitive to the process itself. That, who knows, maybe you have a compounding pharmacy that can, make you some in-between strengths or whatever the case. There's less evidence for those increments, but, I think if the goal is between the provider and the patient, that they're trying to go down that path of decreasing the dose, however you do it, as long as it's safe, then, I think that's a good thing.